I think it can be very overwhelming for people when they start out LinkedIn if they start out a bit late. What would be the, top three things that you would want them to consider when they create their profile or when they've started their journey on LinkedIn? What would be those first three things that you'd want them to focus on?
I think you touched on it, Anushka. The profile is really kind of
Mm-hmm.
that foundational piece that you need to set up. So there are, of course, the pieces of advice you hear very often, like have a good profile picture, for example. But the ones I like to share are the ones that are a little bit more forgotten or not even known because they're
Mm-hmm.
newer features. So the first one I would say is to create a video cover story. And so anytime you go on someone's LinkedIn, you will see an orange circle around their profile picture, and you'll see
Mm-hmm.
them speaking for like 2 to 3 seconds. That is because that person has a video cover story. And so that's going to be a really unique way to stand out and for people to really feel like they know you a little bit better because they can see you talking and they can see you smiling and they can hear your voice and all of that. So definitely video cover story. I just spoke to my college recently, and someone left in the feedback form, I didn't even know that that existed. So that's
Mm-hmm.
definitely a newer feature. The second one I would say is to focus on your background cover photo. So that is the kind of the big banner that appears behind your profile picture, and that is an often neglected part of the profile as well, even though it is literally one of the biggest pieces of real estate on one's profile. So definitely including a background cover photo that shows a little bit about you, talks a little bit about your background, helps, call out a CTA that maybe you want people to take, a call to action that you want people to take visiting your profile. That would be my second piece of advice. And then the third one is to turn on something called creator mode. And you might not use this right away,
Mm-hmm.
but creator mode allows you to get first access to a lot of new features on LinkedIn, a lot of content creation tools. It also makes your profile more discoverable, and it actually rearranges your profile a little bit so that certain content focused features like your featured section or your activity section will move higher up on your profile and be more visible.
For the longest time, I think I did not have a cover image on my LinkedIn, and
Oh
then
yeah,
yeah,
stubborn now.
exactly. And then sometime back, I realized that it actually does take a lot of real estate. It takes the most amount
Does,
of space
yeah.
there, and that's when I went on Canva because I was just starting out, and then I created something and then I put it up there, but because it was just blank before that, and so I think it's
Yeah, no,
really
yeah. It's like, why not take advantage of it? Yeah.
exactly. So it really is neglected when we come to it.